What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we are kind of trying the idea of what can Alchemy do for decks that were just like right on the cusp but weren't that played. So we're taking a look at Bant Party because that was kind of a thing that we played for a little bit and it was kind of fun and you saw it on the ladder for a bit and then it sort of just went away. So today we're going to give it a go and see what the hell happens. Don't forget to check out shop.ultrapro.com. Anything you buy between now and New Year's and Christmas Eve actually gets you a gift certificate back with a rebate. So you can shop and get free money to spend later at Ultra Pro. Check them out. They support me and other good content creators, and they make great stuff. Especially if you want things for Magic, Pokemon, anime, D&D, whatever, go pay them a look. Now, for this deck. This is pretty standard fare for what we played before. We did get a card out of Alchemy that actually works pretty well here. So we have Archpriest of Iona, because it's a good one-drop, one of the few you can actually play that makes sense. Then we have Concerted Defense, because I wanted to have something against the control decks. Even though we do have Linvala to protect our creatures from sweepers, I wanted just one more thing to kind of maybe counter a Planeswalker or something like that, and this fits the bill very well. And then we have Esper Sentinel because it helps with our mana and is also a rogue. The new card we have in here is 4 copies of Angel of Unity. This card is flying, it has lifelink, bonus lifelink, I'm not really sure why, but whenever you play a party member, you can give a +1/+1 to another party member in your hand permanently. So that's actually pretty sweet. So it kind of just lets you build up a creature in your hand if you want to, which is awesome because you can kind of build up something so it can't be easily killed by, say, like a Meathook Massacre or something of that nature. So I really like that aspect of this card. We'll see if it makes a difference. We do have Valorous Stance because I wanted something to maybe protect our creatures, but also have a creature kill thing because we don't really have any in the deck. So this is something that maybe we only realistically get to use against maybe the life gain deck after they're putting tokens on things, or +1/+1 counters on things, or maybe even against Monogreen. Probably against werewolves. Not a lot of other things we're going to get to use this against, but we'll see. Maybe used defensively just to protect our own creatures more often than not. Then we have Mass Vandal because it's a way to destroy some artifacts and enchantments, and it counts as all creature types, so it's awesome. We have Jujuru Paragon because, again, it counts as all party things, but later in the game it does let us actually search out other party members. We do have Linvala, which is one of the only true wizards, not counting the last 2 cards. So, yeah, but Linvala is basically our safety mechanism, if you will, by keeping your creatures from being killed or targeted as necessary. Then we have Squad Commander. This is going to be our game breaker a lot of the time. It's going to come down, make you extra tokens. Then when you attack, everything gets +1 and indestructible. We love that. So, yeah. Tazri. Tazri's an interesting one here because kind of sits on that cusp of like playable, unplayable. But the thing is, even if you get it for 4 mana, you get a 4/6. That's still plenty. And then if you get to the later stages of the game, you can spend mana. Now, a lot of times we're going to have to be spending, 4, 6 mana or maybe 5 plus just Esper Sentinel or whatever to be able to get those extra cards. But when you do, it's probably still going to be worth it. Then we have Spoils of Adventure. This is a card that kind of goes forgotten about a lot of times, but it actually is really good. It lets you gain 3 life, draw 3 cards, and get a reduction for the number of party members you have, and it's an instant. So I like having this as something that you can do during your opponent's end step. Maybe try to catch them shields down so you can do some stuff on your turn. So this is actually kind of nice. It's just a good catch-all kind of card. And then we have 1 island, 2 layer of the Hydra, 4 Deserted Beach, 4 of each of our pathways, and 4 overgrown farmland. So nothing really exciting here. The land kind of just makes sense as it is. But otherwise, yeah, we're going to play some games, and then we're going to have a card spotlight for you. And you want to be sure to check in the games, because I think we're definitely going to do an update to this, because I don't think version 1 is just going to be the best version right out of the gate. Boy, what do we do with this? Alright, I guess we keep it. We'll see if we can draw something to get out of trouble here. That's not a good start. That's not a good start at all. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a real problem. The only benefit we have is if hopefully our Paragon could live, we could counter a... Oh, well, we'll block that. We don't need that guy getting out of control. Oh, I thought they had maybe a Inscription of Abundance or something. They were going to put 2 counters on it. Looks like just a troll. Not even a troll. Cemetery Prowler. All right. Well, that's a little bit dangerous because now they could play some real big things behind that. Let's see. This says... Whenever this card enters battlefield or you cast a party spell, you choose a party creature in your hand and it gets perpetually 1/1. So let's go ahead and just run this out there. And let's give this a +1/+1. Because that might be our plan soon. We want this to be as big as possible so it survives when we finally stick it. Though I'm not sure what I mean, maybe we're hoping to draw our Linvala next turn. That would be nice. So we could Linvala and still have mana up for the Consecrated Defense. Come on now. Let's go. I mean, the only thing that'd be good here is if they try to Inscription our Angel. But I doubt they will. Yeah, that makes more sense. Not much of a surprise. Alright. So we just no blocks. We take our damage. Really would like to get another land more than anything else. But let's do this. If we play this, we could pump this. Well, we don't even need to though, because I can just straight up block a troll anyway. So let's put the counter here. And then no attacks. We can still block a 2/2 and keep them from attacking with that, I guess. Ugh, Pack Leader. Not going to be fun. I mean, ugh. I was thinking like maybe double block the Prowler here. But that's not great. We make him pay an extra 3, so we won't lose our creature at least. I mean, I think we have to double block to kill something, unfortunately. I would like to get this down cheap next turn, but since we don't really have anything else to play, I don't know how much it even really matters. So, I think I'm willing... Well, that doesn't really kill it. Well, I mean... Might as well. We probably lose the Angel, but whatever. We know their hand's empty, so they can't play anything else. So that's the only reason we're really taking a chance here. Taking 6, we go to 11. Alright. Kind of keeping the beats off of us a little bit. Alright, we'll pass. And then hopefully some stuff lives and we can get like Squad Commander plus a few cards. A few tokens, I mean. I mean, the plan here is they could activate a land and attack for a lot if they really wanted to, which would make our life pretty sad. But otherwise, I think our plan is block Troll, block Werewolf, take 2. If they activate the land for 4, we might block the land. I don't really know here. If we block land, we take 6, go to 6, and then we're going to have a bunch of tokens. I think we're fine with that. I don't love it, but I think we're fine with it. I feel like that's probably about as good as that turn was going to go. We can do these 2 this turn, which would set us up for a big hit with this. Because then we'd have Warrior, Rogue, Wizard... So we'd be 1 short, but still get max. So I'd like to try that. Plus we get indestructible if we feel we need it for some reason. Alright. Feel like we've stabilized a little bit. Alright, Tenacious Pup, least of our problems. We're alright with that. All right, opponent can't attack. Excellent. Oh, that's nice. So then we didn't have a cleric. All right, we'll cleric. And then we could cast this and we get 3 life and 3 cards. I dig that. And then, I guess we just do this now in case we were to find another cleric or something. Oh, that's even better. Even better. That is awesome. No flyers. So we will attack. Let's tap this duder. Give something plus and plus. I think we're still just going to give it to Linvala. We're not going to attack with anything else. We want to save blockers here. We are at 9 life, so we're probably mostly fine, but you never know. We'll get in there. Get her done. All right. Opponent's at 17. Next turn, I think we start turning it over big time. Yep, another Tenacious Pup. That pup will come in with a +1/+1 and a bunch of random counters that do things. So it has Trample and Vigilance, I believe, are the counters on it. All right. I think this is where we get to start locking things up. Because now we get all the +1/+, or all the 1/1s. And we get to attack. And we're going to have a 5/5 back for the just for the hell of it. Yeah, give this... Oh, I have to tap a thing, sorry. And then give this the bonus. And then all our stuff has indestructible. So we're going to attack with this, this, and this. Opponent's just taking it. All right. We will end the turn. Man, they had such a good start, too, and I don't know how we survived this. But we did. We will take this as a quality win, for sure. We're going to block some things. Like, just letting you know. Like, we don't need to take this much damage, so we ain't going to take this much damage. I'm blocking all of it. Matter of fact, I'm going to block like this just so we kill max things. Weird that you didn't attack with the troll, though. I'm not really sure what that's about. Like, if you're just making a spite attack to end the game, the troll might as well get a piece of the action, too, because it's just going to get tapped by Linvala. Really? That's what we were doing here? You were still going to die anyway, opponent. It's a shame my name's not Party Wizard right now playing this deck. I think we have to mulligan this. This does something. I don't know what yet, but it does something. Let's see. We'll put this on green. And then we'll try to do something. Oh, it's not going to live, is it? Leave my Sentinel alone. No such luck. All right, Sentinel dead. Also indicator that they're playing snow things. Good to know. Let's make Linvala big. Why not? And just get to attack with a 4/4 next turn. Or actually play a 4/4. Attack with a 4/4 the following turn. Oh, I hadn't even seen this, dude. This is the lantern with the gray? Weird. Oh, we're going to be staring at big dragons. That's going to be a problem. Not a lot we can do about it, though. Alright, we're just going to attack. I mean, if they got the dragons, they got the dragons. There's a lot of 4-mana dragons that we could be staring at this turn. Come on, don't kill us. Be gentle. Yep. They're trying to clear the way for their dragons first. Yeah, might as well sacrifice it. This is not good. This is not good at all. All right. Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. This is disastrously bad. Yeah. I don't think we have much we're gonna do here. I mean, I guess we go ahead and play this, because unless they're playing like an orb or something, we probably don't have anything we can even hit. So I think we're just dead skis. Yep, Moonveil Regent. Plus any removal card, we're probably just toast here. Or not. I was gonna say, I can't imagine any other thing to be correct. Like, any dragons you have are just gonna get to just destroy us from here. Okay, well, we at least get to do something with this. Unfortunately, we get to draw the card. Actually, well, that's when you cast anyway. Yeah, not when it ETBs. I was just thinking you could have got the cards in hand and then done the thing, but it doesn't really work that way. Well, I mean, we'll take it because it's there, but it's not the most exciting thing to have, let me tell you. All right, no attacks, obviously. Man, we might be about to get hit with a Inferno of the Star Mounts. This is probably about to be real rough. All right, that's some good news. The fact they didn't discard their hand is bad news. Because that means they want to cast something now that they wanted to hold on to. Yeah. Not sure what we're going to do here. Yep, there's the Inferno, as expected. Yeah, I was going to say, just come get it, opponent. We ain't going to do nothing about it. Yep. Now you'll discard your hand, right? No, they still didn't discard their hand? Oh my gosh. What is over there? Yeah, we're just dead, because even if we spend the turn blocking with Linvala, that's not going to be enough. Oof. Oof. We just did nothing there. Drew a lot of mana. I mean, we didn't have trouble casting our spells, but that was about it. Alright. I don't think this hand's going to be super powerful, but it at least does some things. And that's better than not doing things. Alright, let's go ahead and play this. Let's put it here. And I think that's it. Celestis, okay. This is where I wish I had one of my counters. Very badly wish I had one of my counters, actually. I mean, we play this. I'm just trying to decide if I want to play this other angel or what the deal is. Because, I mean, I guess we just play this. Put the counter here. Because if they end up just having, like, I don't know, let's say Meathook Massacre, they're going to be able to get our stuff next turn anyway, so we just can get in the damage that we can. But otherwise, we'll see. I mean, it may be possible this Angel of Unity just isn't enough of a change, to be honest. Because it's not like it's bad. It's just not great. Oh, now that would be good if I had something die earlier. Unfortunately, we didn't. So I'm not sure what I want to do with this now. We could juice up either of these still, which wouldn't be the worst thing. Though if we do, I probably want to do it with this. So when this dies, I still have access to an angel. And then I can angel in this on the same turn. So yeah, let's attack. Because I have a feeling one way or another we're losing our board here on this turn, right? And I feel like it's probably going to be by way of Meathook Massacre. If I were guessing. I don't know. I'm kind of only even wanting to play this to encourage the opponent to sweep the board, I think is the problem I have right now. Which is making me want to cast this. Just say like, hey, if our goals... You know what? Let's do this. If it's not Meat Hook Massacre, then this isn't the worst thing. Right? If it's not Meat Hook Massacre, then we can still sacrifice Linvala. If it is, then we're just in bad shape. Alright. So it wasn't. So that's good. We chose correctly. Give everything indestructible. So we got a little lucky, I think. It's not to say they don't have another one. Exactly. So why'd you play it, though, opponent? Oh, really? Why did you do that? Alright, then. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have warriors and clerics. I can only play one of these, so the opponent's in luck. That's also a cleric. Let's go ahead and play this. We'll at least destroy the Celestis. Give this dude a bonus. So we're still going to be one creature type away from doing what we need to do. So let's just attack with this. And we'll just see if they have yet another sweeper. We have enough creatures, I was going to say. Okay, they did. They had another Doomscar. Look at that. Sometimes they just have it. This is interesting, though. We could Angel and this. And that's just still two types. We could do this the following turn. Could Angel... Angel? I don't think that's worth it, though. Let's go ahead and put the counter here. And then we'll just play this. We did get it stuck on mana here a little bit. But just got to make do with what we have. Kind of a thing. I mean, opponent still has creature lands they can block with here. So we're far from being out of the hole. But we did already get through 3 Doomscars, so there's that. I believe that lets them go and get another sweeper of some kind if they were to choose. I think that's one of the cards. Let's see. Time Warp, Counterspell, Approach. Yep, Day of Judgment is one of them. Oh, this is nifty to have now. Hold on a second. That could change things. Nothing changes if we play anything pre-combat here, so let's just attack. Oh, I'll say, do you have a way to kill a thing? Is that our plan here? Okay. Now, do we think they have a sweeper if they went and got... If they're going to kill this with Vanishing Verse? Like, what card do we think they got? Because that's kind of my question here. Like, Time Warp probably is not it. Demonic Tutor could be it. Alright. Indestructible won't matter anyway, though, because this is exiling it. Alright. Resolves. Alright, let's give the opponent this. And we'll put a counter here. And then put a counter here. And opponent's at 9. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play this. Why not? And then this thing will just be gigantic when we finally get to do something. If we get to do something. Growth Spiral. That's what you went and got? Was that even... What? What? Really? That was the choice? That didn't even... Okay, sure. Whatever. I was like, that's not at all what I would have thought they would have gotten there. Okay, sure. I mean, we're attacking with flyers. This squad commander, if we ever cast it, it's going to be the biggest thing in the history of mankind. End the turn. Gonna bounce it? Alright, that makes sense. Sure. They don't get to scry, so that's mostly fine. Wait, is it... Oh, it's 3 or less. I thought it was 2 or less. They do get to scry. Oh, yet another Vanishing Verse. All right. And they left something on top, whatever it was. Oh, it's a fairy. Well, that does gain life, so fairy's not awful here for them.
This is a serious situation.
I mean, that's a reasonable play. And another archive. All right. This, I'm assuming you're going to go get a sweeper finally, right? If not, this doesn't make any sense. But even then, they know we have the Linvala, so that's not great for them either. So we'll go take out Teferi. We'll attack the opponent. Mostly because it doesn't change the clock a ton if they don't have an answer to this. Well, I guess it does. But really, Teferi would have gained them some life. So, would have changed things. Alright. An 11-11 squad commander on deck if for some reason we somehow lose this board. Opponent could have had a Meat Hook Masker, though. Alright. These are Clerics and Wizards, so playing this pre-combat doesn't give us anything. So, here we go. Opponent can activate... Oh, you're going to Fading Hope again. Okay, sure. This does mean that they can't activate their big... Oh, no, they can, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They would be able to. Alright, so let's attack for 1. Because that's all we can do. I wish I knew if they were playing Meat Hook Massacres or not. Because that's the only thing that makes this a bad play. But that being said, they can't Meat Hook for enough, right? 1, 2... Yeah, they'd have to Meat Hook for 1 million. So, sure. If you have yet another thing to exile a creature, then whatever. But we gotta do something. Like, what you got? Memory Deluge. Alright. Well, you may find an answer here. The thing is, though, now they're tapped. I don't know what answer they would have. I mean, I don't know. That's 4 mana still. But you have to get rid of at least 2 things. Alright, Teferi's a start. Get you some mana back.
Don't worry. I face scary villains.
And you... Alright, Revelry gets you some life. And a blocker. That's 2 blockers. That's legit. Back in it. Oh, hold up. Does this give us Warriors, Clerics? No. If we played these 2 together, we could. But then I kind of feel like we're screwing ourselves a little bit by not having the Valor stance. But we do get a big bonus on all of our duders. So, you know what? No guts, no glory. And because of the bonus, we can send 1 creature into Teferi. Actually, this will let us just kill the opponent. Because we get to tap a thing down, too. Yeah. And then give that flying. Yep. I don't even think we have to send anything into Teferi. Because the opponent blocks... Yeah. That's it. Whew. That was a lot to fight through for a creature deck. Boy. I mean, I guess we keep it. We have 2 draws to find a 2-mana thing, I suppose. Don't know how likely that's gonna be. Oh, no, I meant to play the Sentinel there. We probably already lost. Now, I guess we didn't get really punished. Because we weren't going to be able to attack with it here anyway. So, maybe not. So, it's mostly okay. Though the opponent's probably about to start removing our stuff and bashing us for tons of damage. Olenbach, alright. We playing a big +1/+1 deck? This is a little bit suspicious, huh? I mean, I block, you sacrifice your escort? How do we feel about that? Like, do we care? Do we want the escort? You know what? Yeah, sure. No blocks. I mean, because we could just try to play Tazri next turn and deter the opponent from attacking altogether. So I don't know. I'm not really totally sure what the opponent's up to just yet. So I'm like, let's try. Let's see what's up. And let's just see if Tazri lives. I mean, there's a chance Tazri just gets exiled, but what are we going to do otherwise? Alright. Could be some other big creature. Could be something to exile the Tazri. I mean, who knows? Now, the good news is, if nothing happens, we at least get a wizard next turn. And then we can start looking at possibly doing some damage with the squad commander. Alright. That is not terribly helpful here. Hey, thanks for that. Oh, I just realized we lost a feed there. Let's see. Hold on a second. There we go. I don't know what happened there for a second. You lost me. But we're back. I think I kind of like the idea of double spelling next turn, but I think I'm just going to do this straight up now. And then we can start working toward turning off the Wrangler, or the Warsinger. And then maybe attack with Archpriest. Tap this. Target the Archpriest. Get in there for 5. And then just end the turn. Just trying to debate if I want to play this as a way to block as a deterrent, because we may have to sacrifice Linvala anyway. But then, yeah, I'm into it actually. Let's do that, because we're not going to block with Linvala no matter what here. There's just no way. Doesn't make sense for us to. And then this way, if I do sacrifice Linvala to get everything indestructible, I at least have 2 things to block with, and then we could play Squad Commander and still be able to get the max, which is pretty good. Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, Haste. Alright, sure. You doth have it. You attack, we block, you gain some life. It's all good. Sure. I'm into it. Alright, counters over there. Okay, everything worked out according to plan so far. So we'll go ahead and play things that get multiple bonuses onto the board. Opponent's at 16. I don't know if we can quite kill them. We can get... Let's see. We can tap a blocker. So we'll tap this one. We can give flying to you. We can give flying to you. So you can't be blocked. And then we attack. It doesn't really matter. Everybody has indestructible as well. Yep. That'll do it. We get to go first with this, and we can't really cast anything, so we're going to mulligan. This is even worse going first. This we'll keep, and we'll scrap, sadly, that and a land. And we're just going to have to hope that's good enough. We're going to hope beyond hope, because it's all we can do. I mean, it's literally hoping our creatures live. I don't think they're going to, but This is all we can do. Well, Sentinel, I was going to say it was nice knowing you. Like you didn't even get to have your time. Alright. Maybe they'll just put a tapped land in and do nothing, and then we can at least cast Tazri. That would make us feel better. Aww. Our little 2/2 gonna die? Opponent, you'd rather just cast something here, right? We're not blocking. We can't afford to block. Come on. Ah, they did. They helped us out. I was going to say, we needed that badly. We needed that so badly. I wish I would have had this first, because being able to have this on blue with this coming out is really important, but we'll take what we can get right now. All right. Got an early Tazri, so a 4/6 is really good here. We have Warrior, Cleric, Rogue as well, so that also is important. If we were to find our 4-mana Duder, get our core Warrior into play, we'd still be one short though. We need a Wizard. But it would produce 3 additional tokens right now, which would not be chump change. That would be important. So this is like mono red vampires? Or maybe just mono red aggro and they just drew their small vampires. Maybe that's the thing. Yeah, sadly we don't have enough to activate this opponent. I have a green and I would have to pay 6 more. So, gotta find some more lands to make it cheaper. If I could find an island or a blue source, then maybe, there we go. And like, now I could probably do something. Now I can activate it. That takes blue, green, and then 4 still? Well, I can get red. So it takes blue, green, both of those, and tap those. So I can only attack with Tazri here if I do something. It's probably not even worth attacking, because we are not the aggro deck at this point in time. So let's just pass, and we'll just save to block it all. But if we can get this Tazri and hit 2 things and start loading up next turn, it could be real nice. Yeah, we'll take the hit. That's fine. Alright, they put it on the bottom. We get hit again? Or are they going to use their blood token? I mean, they're getting good card setup here to be able to get the best of everything. Oh, they had more land in hand even. Alright. Okay. Are we going to survive mono red with a mulligan to 5? That's a real question right now. The good news is we have quality blocks to set up. Even if they have extra burn spells like kill Tazri, we can activate and still get some stuff into our hand, which is super good. But we also may not even block with Tazri. We could block Archpriest to the Epicure. Oh, opponent's just going to burn us out. That's the plan they're on. Okay, so we're going to have to be real fast. We have probably 2 more turns. So, yeah, we can't mess around too much here. Oh, so they're just going to sacrifice and draw? So they're just looking strictly for burn here. Okay. Well, we've established what the plans are. Now it's time for us to do some stuff. Because they're going to have 5 mana next turn. Alright. Activate up. Autopay. Tap this. We almost got everything we wanted. That'll do. That'll help a ton. Alright. Let's... Ooh, how do I even want to do this? Let's play this, then Linval it? No, I got to do as much damage as I can here, I think. And then we have that as an extra blocker. Tap a creature. Oh, no. That doesn't tap a creature. It puts a counter. They did it in backwards order this time. Weird. Yeah, Yeah, we'll just put the counter. I guess it doesn't even matter who gets the counter. Sure. And can't attack or block, so let's go ahead and go. Alright, opponent's got one turn now. Quickly, we flip the tables here. And we've got a squad commander, which is going to do a lot of damage next turn. So, opponent step 1, probably got to kill Linvala. I don't know about after that, what their plan is. Bloodthirsty Adversary. We'll let them play something out of the graveyard. But I don't think that's going to do it for them. Because they'd have to pay the 3. I was going to say, yeah, you kill Linvala. I would just sack Linvala. Oh, you get to steal something, though. This is legit. Alright. This is a play. But I guess if we just sack Linvala, do we care? I'm just like, if we get hit with it, we would take 3. We could block, and we don't die, right? 3, 6. Even if these all came through, I guess we just let them have it. Sure. But then they just sacrifice it anyway. So yeah, we might as well sacrifice it. Because they would just sacrifice it and we wouldn't get it back. So there's no point in just letting them have it. We would take 3 for no reason. Or some combination of damage for no reason. Alright. What do we want to attack with here? Just Tazri? Probably. Nah, we could attack with Tazri and the 3-2. F it. I think it's fine. Just like, hey, you want to gang block a Tazri? Great. We'll take out 2 things. Alright, opponent goes to 2. And we'll leave this up because this is good defense here. Opponent would have to pay 3 to shoot us with something. So we're kind of okay with that. They're paying for it this time. And that should lock the game up. They'll target us with the spell. We'll counter it. And then that should do it. If they attack, they won't have blockers. We're going to chump block with 1/1s either way. Yep. Oof. Alright, so I'm not going to lie, y'all. This one surprised me a little bit. I didn't think it was going to play as well as it did. And we even won a game or two, I think, at 5 cards. So that's actually also very surprising, because this doesn't seem like the type of deck that could do that. Now, the one thing I will say is after playing those games, I think I'm going to trim down some of the numbers and squeeze in like 3 Luminarch Aspirants. I think that was the one thing the deck was missing, because we had a couple of times where we just had some creatures that weren't quite big enough when we didn't have the squad commander out there. So if we can fix that, I think it would be that much better. So I'm going to trim a few things down. I don't think I'm going to take anything out. I'm just going to cut some numbers from like 4 to 3, maybe in a couple of spots, and work that in. So you're going to see that in the final version you're able to download. But otherwise, yeah, this was actually pretty cool. I don't know if it necessarily got better because of that angel out of the latest set, more that it just gave us another reasonable option to play that also happens to fly, and it's a difference of other decks also not existing as much, I think. So yeah, take that information for what you will. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Azorius Guildmage. And the reason I bring this up is because I was thinking about like wizards I would play, and this is one that's really good where it both can tap something to get a big creature out of your way or keep you from being attacked, but then it can also counter a target activated ability. That's actually really good. And a lot of these guild mages had really good abilities, especially the early ones, but we kind of just lost them to the annals of time and nobody really plays them. Like, I don't even hardly see guild mages show up in commander games, which is kind of sad because several of them have very good abilities. But if you're ever looking for something to just fill out some early spots in your commander deck and have some useful abilities for late game, check out some of the guild mages from the various Ravnica sets. There's some good stuff there. Now don't forget, if you want today's deck list, you'll be able to get it in the description down below, along with links to our Facebook gaming page and to our Twitch channel as well. So if you want to get more games with these decks or a lot of other content, feel free to check those out. You also get to participate live, so why not? And you can always come by our Discord, especially right now where everybody's talking about alchemy and trying to figure this stuff out. That's a good way to come chit chat with the brood and see what you can figure out. And then finally, if you haven't, please remember to check the join button so you can participate in the content here on the channel. And remember, like, subscribe, share, notify, all that wonderful stuff, because it's helping so very much, and I really appreciate you for doing that. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.